Yeah. Yeah.
I'm from the twin, same hood, same friends. That's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy.
Alright, so DJ Vlad. At this point, it kind of seems like DJ Vlad has some kind of obsession with Shannon Sharpe, bruh. I would say that he just spends a lot of his time hating on Shannon Sharpe, but at this point, it's not even hating. It's just weird. Like, when somebody hates, it usually comes from somebody that really doesn't have a reason to, right? Somebody's standing on the outside, hating for no reason, just because they don't like you or for whatever reason. But what Vlad is doing doesn't even really feel like hate. It feels more like jealousy or envy, right? The kind of envy that comes from feeling replaced, feeling like you got taken over by somebody smoother, more likable, and more relevant than you. And let's keep it real, Vlad's been moving funny since Shannon Sharpe first started doing his Club Shay Shay interviews. I guess Vlad feels like Shannon pretty much stole his lane, even though if you ask me, they really are in two different lanes, right? VladTV is more like an interrogation room. Shannon Sharpe show feels more like just regular conversation. And
Yeah, that's facts. Shannon Sharpe is more like, you just going to have a sit down with your uncle and, they take a shot, they talk about, it's kind of like gossip, you know what I'm saying? It's getting the tea. With Vlad, it's more of like investigative journalism where it's like, all right, homie, we're going to get to all of the stuff you probably don't even want to talk about. Like, that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it in Vlad's demeanor a lot of the times with the way he speaks about certain people and certain things that he has like an entitlement, man. Yeah, I feel like he's been hating on Shannon Sharpe ever since he stepped into that lane. You know what I'm saying? I remember he was on one of his interviews, Vlad, and he was like, then you got people like Shannon Sharpe who can use his, his star power to basically, he was basically upset that Shannon Sharpe could use his star power to levy like interviews with people that Vlad probably couldn't get because, they don't respect him, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically he's mad that Shannon Sharpe has certain connections due to his NFL affiliations versus Vlad feels like he had to get it out of the mud starting from the bottom. And it's like, hey, homie, you got to work what you got. Let's keep going.
I think that's where Vlad's problem comes in, because for damn near 20 years, he's been running his exact same formula and it's been working. And now he has to watch somebody like Shannon come in and do it 10 times bigger than him, 10 times cleaner than him, and people enjoy it more. Now, there is a bit of history between Vlad and Shannon. Well, really a one-sided history between Vlad and Shannon. And it really ramped up back about a year ago when Marlon Wayans had a situation involving these two, where Vlad went online talking about how Marlon Wayans tried to charge him a shit ton of money to do an interview, plus he wanted a percentage of the revenue from the interview, and Vlad basically said Marlon Wayans ain't that popping, it ain't worth the money, blah blah blah. He basically tried to downplay Marlon Wayans, like if Marlon came on, it would be Vlad doing Marlon a favor instead of the other way around. Not even a week after that went down, Shannon Sharpe booked Marlon Wayans on Club Shay Shay, and I'm assuming he paid what Marlon Wayans wanted, or maybe Marlon just did it to be petty. But anyways, the interview ended up going viral as hell. I covered this on my channel back when it first went down. To be honest, Shannon Sharpe turned what Vlad called pretty much a waste of money into one of the biggest interviews of the year, and you could feel the salt pouring over Vlad after that. He didn't even
I remember when that went down, and I didn't like how Vlad handled that because, homie, my price is my price. You don't get to tell me what I'm worth. If Marlon Wayans tells you, hey, I want $40,000 for this interview, and you feel like he's not worth that, cool. You don't got to pay that. But to come out publicly and try to besmirch my name and try to make the public feel like, oh, I'm out of line for asking for that. And then Vlad has this weird tactic where he'll start asking questions, like loaded questions to his guest about the people that he's beefing with at the time. And he was asking people about Marlon Wayans in that situation, basically trying to frame it to where they end up disrespecting Marlon Wayans. And I know he felt salty as hell after Marlon Wayans went on Club Shay Shay and that thing went viral because that little 40 grand he was asking for, you would have made your money back and more real quick. But that's Vlad's tendency, man. Vlad is very entitled. Vlad feels like if you don't help him out achieve his bottom line, then he's going to slander your name. He's not below that or above that, I guess.
He started taking little slick shots at Shannon online, talking about how Shannon don't want to do anybody else's podcast, and that bothers him. He started tweeting about how Shannon Sharpe blocked him, and he wondered why. Right, all the passive aggressive stuff that people do when they really just want to say, I'm jealous, but don't got the heart to admit it. And so we're talking about Vlad today because Vlad is back taking shots at Shannon Sharpe, and he sent out this tweet right here that says, sorry at Club Shay Shay, you had a strong 2024, but 2025 is mine. Right? And he sent this tweet because he's had this interview with Tekashi 6ix9ine that's been going viral. It's been running up a bunch of views. So Vlad feels like he's back, right? He feels like he's got a pretty much hit interview on his hands. And so the endorphins are pumping, the adrenaline is hitting. Vlad is feeling like the man right now. Now, Shannon has never responded to DJ Vlad. He's never even really acknowledged him. He doesn't engage with Vlad at all. And it's really got Vlad out here looking like he's fighting a one-sided beef, a beef that only exists in his own head. And so with that tweet, we had people quick to call Vlad out. We had people like this right here saying, you know, VladTV has 6 million subscribers in 20 years. Club Shay Shay has gained 4 million subscribers in 4 years. Vlad releases clips, then drops the full interview. Club Shay Shay releases the full interview, then drops the clips. And they said Tekashi and Boosie can't save you from how fast Club Shay Shay is walking you down.
Facts. Club Shay Shay is walking you down, Vlad. And Vlad can feel it. He's losing his grip on the hold that he had on the culture for a minute. Because for a minute, there was a moment where you kind of had to go through Vlad for a certain look. You know what I'm saying? In hip hop, for a certain look in the media, Vlad was the only person around at a point in time doing what he was doing. We got to give him that. But these days, you got your Say Cheeses, your Real Tunes, your Fig Munities, your No Jumpers. Take your pick. Like, Vlad isn't the only drug dealer in town anymore, homie. If I don't like your prices, I can go get some 3 for $10 somewhere else. You dig? You know? And I feel like Vlad has that entitlement to where he's like, dang, man, I started this. You know what I'm saying? I should have preferential treatment in this. And it's like, nah, dog. You have a history of basically putting people on blast about situations that they don't necessarily want to talk about to try to serve your bottom line. And when you go to Club Shay Shay, it ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's kind of like you chopping it up. It's different. So I think people see that, recognize that, and the numbers are showing. Club Shay Shay is growing.
Vlad, right? And you have people saying things like this. Vlad got one interview that he overpaid for, and now look at him. Right? Like I said, he's feeling like the man. And so Vlad's been sending out tweets like this right here, where he's been documenting how many views he's done on this Tekashi 6ix9ine interview. And like in this tweet right here, he says Tekashi 6ix9ine's first VladTV interview just passed 15 million combined YouTube views. Name another 2025 interview that did that. And obviously, he's trying to compare this to what Club Shay Shay has done. And I went and looked, and while it's true that Club Shay Shay hasn't dropped an interview that did 15 million views in quite a while, he does have several videos on his channel that were posted this year that have done 3 million views, 4 million views, 2 million views, right? Club Shay Shay is routinely dropping bangers, right? This is Vlad getting just one interview that did 15 million combined views across all clips, across all channels, right? And so he's kind of trying to use this to say, you know, like, we're back, right? Club Shay Shay, they number.
Vlad is Uncle Elroy. Y'all remember in Friday After Next Well, Craig Daddy was like, why is you in so much competition with me? I can't help it, Willie. I cook better than you. You don't. I look better than you. You don't. My dick is bigger than yours. It was cold that night. Vlad, okay, you got one good interview this year. It was cold that night. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Vlad. Like, why are you in so much competition with like, see, that's the pettiness, brother. The pettiness. That's why you gonna end up getting left behind, Vlad. Because people can see your true intentions. If niggas ain't making, if you ain't making money off niggas, like the back and forth that you just had with G Herbo recently, atrocious, Vlad. Real niggas don't respect it at all. Because it's like, bro, you're entitled, gang. What are you doing? Chill out. You should take the Drake approach and embrace the, you know what I'm saying? Embrace niggas. If anything, you should be on your channel shouting Club Shay Shay out. I know it doesn't sound like it serves you, but I promise you it does. Hey, yeah, I checked out this Club Shay Shay interview and it was kind of dope, man. Shout out to Club Shay Shay, man. Make sure y'all go check him out too. Woot de woot. Because your fan base is your fan base. They ain't going nowhere. But if they see that you're willing to give credit where credit is due to other people in your field that are doing it up, that aren't kissing your ass, gang, it makes you more palatable, more relatable. But that's just me.
Ain't uffing with us, right? But the truth is, this interview that Vlad is so proud of doing 15 million views on don't even come close to the biggest interview that Club Shay Shay dropped, which did 90 million views. 90 million. That's the Katt Williams interview. In 1 year, Vlad would have to drop 6 of these Tekashi 6ix9ine style interviews that do these numbers in order to match with that one interview on Club Shay Shay did, right? And I think that is really what the problem with Vlad is, right? He knows that that's a fact, and it makes him mad that Shannon Sharpe is popping like he is in the lane similar to what Vlad has been building for the last 20 years. So I guess somebody asked Grok over on X, to break down all of the numbers, and Vlad reposted what Grok said, I guess in an attempt to try to flex. They asked Grok to break it down like an NBA post-game statistics chart, right? And so Grok said that, in subscribers, Vlad has 6.25 million, Club Shay Shay has 4.1 million. Vlad is leading the board. In total views, Vlad's done 6.9 billion. Club Shay Shay has done 1.2 billion views. Vlad is dominating in view count as well, right? And so top scorers, it says VladTV's Tekashi 6ix9ine interview topping 2025 charts with 15 million views. Club Shay Shay's Katt Williams episode is at 70 plus. It's really at 90 plus million views. And it says edge is to Vlad on volume and reach, but Club Shay Shay's got momentum with viral hits. Okay, and I think what this all really breaks down and boils down to is, like I said at the beginning, Vlad is jealous that Shannon Sharpe has more success than him, is more relevant than him, right? We've seen Vlad post shit like this right here, where he asked Grok to make him an image of DJ Vlad, and this is what it spit out. Neither one of these are actually DJ Vlad, so Grok don't even know who the fuck Vlad is. Outside of his little bubble on YouTube, he is relatively unknown, while Shannon Sharpe is absolutely massive outside of YouTube, right? He has pull in the sports entertainment industry over on ESPN plus on YouTube, and I think all of that combined has built up this inner animosity that Vlad has towards Shannon Sharpe, right? And this has been going on for a while now. Shannon has never responded to Vlad, despite the fact that for a long time now, Vlad has been going out of his way to try to shit on Shannon Sharpe, right?
And I bet that's the worst part for Vlad. That out of all of this sneak dissing you doing, all of this competition you hold in your own mind with this man, everything that you have been doing in order to try to stay ahead or claim some type of superiority or authority over Shannon. And gang, he ain't worried about you. Like, that man living his life, wearing his little fruity outfits, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't worried about you. You dig? And as a man as rich as you are, Vlad, like, as much money as you got, as much success as you have seen, This is really petty, gang. This is really petty coming from you. Like, straight up. You know? What are we doing, Vlad? We're all grown men here, you know? I know you want to make your money. I know you want to claim some acclaim and feel like you're top 1% of a 1%, but Shannon Sharpe is really that dude. The dude is a genetic anomaly, okay? The man's in better shape than I am in his freaking 50s, all right? Like, the dude's a freaking freak. But not only that, the man is a certified Hall of Famer in the football world, and he's going to go down as a certified legend in the podcast space too. Like, you can't stop that, gang. Sorry. Where we at time-wise, man? How long we been on this? How much more we got? I ain't trying to take up all this man's time and all his shine, you dig? I got my own thing to do. Are we 15 minutes in? We'll go ahead and end it there then. Hold on. Shout out to KB Goes Live, man. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe over to his channel because that was a dope video. But yeah, as you can see, Vlad really needs to just, you know, bro, be proud of what you got going. Like, You've paved the way for some stuff, and honestly, if you were a little bit more humble, a little bit more endearing, you would be received better. Like, Vlad has this shit, like, anytime you bring up something, like, he'll have a guest on, and they'll be like, yeah, man, I was talking to Lil Bibby. I know Lil Bibby. I helped Lil Bibby get $1 million. And it's like, bro, why you always got to bring up what you did for somebody or what you do? Like, come on, man, have some humility. Let me hear about it through them, what you've done for them. I don't need to hear about it for you, because I feel like at this point, then the only thing you don't really want to see me shine. You just doing stuff so you can brag that you helped me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people that'll lend you money when you down bad just so they can talk stuff about you later. Like, nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, I had to lend your ass $100 because you couldn't even pay your light bill, nigga. Like, you know, it's kind of like that, where it's like, Vlad, bro, chill out, all right? Chill out, smoke your little bit of herb, and everything gonna be all right. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section, man. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games. Happy Halloween to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my little drinky drink. I'm doing my thing. I'm just dropping some videos. We going in. And the next one we doing, we're reacting to the Brick Lady. Y'all don't remember the Brick Lady? Rhoda Osmond? Check her out. Yeah. Y'all remember her? When she lied on the black men talking about, he hit me in the face with a brick and all of these niggas just watched and nobody did nothing. Yeah, we're going to be checking her out. So if you like this one, make sure you hit that like button and stay tuned because I'm dropping that one in the next one. But till next time, gang, y'all know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep real defeat. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass fly with no lotus. I can't even think how many trees we done smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss you, need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back.